morning, everyone. It is a Saturday. It is about 8:15 a.m. and I realized that I've been so busy this week I haven't even filmed a video. So here I am, not sitting down to do it because I'm standing up, but I'm filming a video. So here we go. Here are some things that I've noticed that make me a little different just because I'm a klutz.
So let my life be the proof of your love.
The first thing that I notice is different about me that's not really shared amongst other people who aren't klutzy like me is the fact that I get injured really easily. And it's not like I have a weaker body than other people. I'm pretty sure I have a pretty tough body considering how many falls, bumps, and bruises I put it through. But I just fall and injure myself more often than most people because I trip more often. I fall over even though I've just been standing. Like, I can't even pronounce most words. What makes you think that I can stand up? Stand up. Okay, this is just proving that it's really hard for me to be a normal person, but it's okay. I'm not. I literally have a shoebox full of injury things. I have wraps. Oh, okay, I dropped some. I have an elbow brace from the time I got tendonitis because I was running. I didn't even trip. I got tendonitis because I was running too hard. Who does that? These are from my school supplies haul because, get injured so much I might as well just prepare myself with an elastic support bandage. That's what they're called apparently. Another one. That one was from last time I sprained my ankle, not this year, but the year before. I think it's from when I broke my wrist, but I'm not sure. Could have been from when I sprained my thumb playing volleyball the first time. This one is not mine. This one is mine. This is from when I got tendonitis in my elbow. This one I have had for so long I have started to decorate it, and it's actually pretty cute, even though it smells disgusting. Ugh. I've also hyperextended my back because I dove into the water just like a normal dive, and I used to be a swimmer, so I know how to dive. And two, I am pretty flexible, and I have bended backwards in a much more dramatic position than the amount it took to hyperextend my back. And I don't understand how that even works, but I did it, and I wasn't able to run 10 miles 2 days later, so actually I wasn't really able to stand up for more than 15 minutes the day later, but same difference, right? 10 miles, 10 minutes. If it's not broken, or, if I can walk on it without too much pain, it's fine. I will run on injuries, I will write with injuries, I will play with injuries, I will do whatever with injuries. It takes me forever to, actually listen to pain, which is probably why I had so many concussions in such a short amount of time. My first semester of dual enrollment, and especially once I started getting the concussions in 2018, I got so many questions from so many faculty people there if I was okay at home, if everything was safe, and I was like, I'm fine, I have an amazing family, it's just really distracting because I have cute puppies at home, and nobody believed me. PSA, I have an amazing family. I have possibly the best family ever. My grandparents are awesome. My parents are awesome. My brothers are awesome. I don't have any sisters, but if I had them, I'm sure they would be awesome. I have 3 dogs that are adorable, and sometimes we have more because we're puppy breeders, and that sounds really weird, but it's not. It's adorable. Insert pictures here. See? I told you. I told you they're adorable. And they give the best cuddles too. Another thing that I do that's different from pretty much everyone around me is actually a response to always getting injured, and that is I will be hyper aware of where I am and my surroundings. This lends itself to immediate head protection, especially when people are throwing things in my direction, because too many times people have thrown things at me or people have tackled themselves at me and I've gotten a concussion. Scatterball. But it's not limited to just protecting my head. Sometimes I will prepare myself super over the top, I will catch this ball, curl up with something or hide behind somebody. I don't even know, but I am ridiculous. And it's not just hiding. It's literally looking where I'm going. And this can get really awkward in social scenarios where I'm meeting somebody. I will start a social interaction with somebody for the first time, standing a reasonable distance away from them, just like I am doing right now with you in the camera, whatever. And there will be some distance to cover before I can properly reach them to shake their hand because, a little awkward to reach like this. In order to do that, I will say, "Hi, how are you?" And I'm looking up because I'm short and they're almost always taller than me. And so I'll be like, "Hi, how are you?" And it almost always looks like I'm checking them out. Like I'm looking them over and I'm smiling the whole time, so I'm like, and it's just so awkward, but what I'm really doing is just making sure that the first impression I have with someone is not, "Hey, can you take me to the hospital? Thanks." The worst thing is, this happens multiple times a day, and you would think that I would get better at this and be like, okay, yeah, I will look around at my surroundings before I meet somebody so that I don't look like I'm checking them out every time. No. I totally forget in the heat of the moment, and I continue to act like I'm checking people out. Realizing this halfway through and being awkward and failing at communication, which then makes them think that I am flustered because I think they're attractive. And this is from a girl who's never really been interested ever at all in anyone in any capacity ever. If anyone were to put a label on me, it would be asexual and aromantic, but I just say I'm not interested in people. Because I have this terrible habit of accidentally checking people out in order to not fall over, I apologize a lot. And it's not just tripping over somebody's feet and saying, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there." No, it's like, "Oh, hey, look at this meme. Oh no, oh no, oh." And I don't even know what happened, but their phone is in a million pieces on the floor, just like my heart, now that I've realized that I've broken every single bit of trust that they've had in me. Because, oh my word, not only have I checked them out the first time, I've broken their phone, and who knows, maybe the next thing I'm going to do is kill their firstborn. Yeah, this is what being a klutz feels like. You don't know what you're going to do, and it's always an accident. So it's always an accident when people ask you what happened, and then it just feels like, the worst excuse ever, even though it's the truth. Other notable mentions in my plethora of experiences with being a klutz is I will accidentally bring somebody down with me when I'm falling because I'm trying to catch myself and they're trying to catch me, but I'm a bit too heavy even though I don't look it. I weigh a little more than you would think, and it brings people down because they don't expect me, which is great in fights if I were, coordinated. But no, I'm not. And so I just bring people down to the ground with me and I end up causing more injuries. I get put into the most awkward situations all the time. I'm used to people accidentally touching me in places they shouldn't because I'm falling or some other situation. And it's really easy if somebody looks at me and sees this pattern for them to think, oh, is she doing this on purpose? She's checking them out. She's flustered because she thinks they're attractive. And I guess if she thinks they're attractive enough, she'll fall over so that they can touch her and disgusting. But no, I'm just a klutz. I have set a reputation for myself for not being able to do things on my own. And so if I have a huge load of something, or if I am trying to run to class or something, I will get reprimanded from literally everyone, and I will be asked to be helped. I've not only been banned from playing any sort of activities with my youth group ever because of the concussions, I've also ruined it for everybody else because they haven't played dodgeball or scatterball since the concussions last year, and there are some people who really, really love those games. So those are some of the awkward situations I get myself into as a klutz, not just physically, but also emotionally. I hope this brought a smile to your face, even though it is kind of frustrating for everyone involved for me to be a little clumsy the way I am. It also serves to be a really great icebreaker because I've learned to laugh at myself, and I'm not afraid to let people know, hey, I'm pretty much socially and physically inept at anything that requires coordination. How are you? And I don't know, it just takes off the stress of trying to be perfect when doing first impressions, because if you ruin it from the start, there's only one place to go. Up. Or to the hospital, depending on how hard you fell. You are loved, you are worthy of it, you are worth taking care of, you're worth fighting for. I hope you do all those things because I want to see you in the next video. But until then, remember all those things, and remember that if you're laughing with the people laughing at you, they're forced grammatically to laugh with you as well. That being said, nos vemos! And au revoir. Still working on that pronunciation.